Hi everyone, I just completed my 4 week of my body transformation and I am so excited to share with you my progress. This last week was quite stressful and eventful. My son Elijah, who is 13, had a 3 day volleyball tournament in Los Angeles. It was from Friday to Sunday. This was the first time that we decided to stay in a hotel in LA instead of driving home. So that was really nice. I was really relieved to stay near the LA Convention Center. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but that place is huge and it saved us on so much time from driving to and fro each of the 3 days. So it was nice to stay in the area. After a long competition, it was nice to head back to the hotel with my son and rest instead of getting on the freeway and dealing with the commute. So I'm really thankful that we were able to stay there and that it was in our budget. My son Elijah, their team made the bronze bracket and they played really well, but unfortunately, they didn't win. And it's always such an emotional experience watching your child play sports. And as a parent, you are so invested in the experience and you just want the best. And it becomes really hard when they don't win and you're helping your child deal with the emotions of that loss, and it's such a good character experience for your babe, for your child, and also it becomes really draining on a parent, at least it is for me. So understanding that how stress affects your ability to stay on track with your meal plan. It affects your metabolism. So I knew going into this 3 day tournament that I needed to be mindful of my stress. And sometimes when you are stressed, you will eat when you shouldn't and when you don't need to because of stress. So that's why it's really important to acknowledge that and to find factors to alleviate that pent up energy. So let's talk about working out. I was able to get 4 out of 5 workouts in. I would have loved to have gotten my fifth workout in, but that just wasn't possible because the week was just so busy. Out of those 4 days of working out, I made sure to hit the gym, get in my weightlifting sessions, and focus on getting stronger because the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn. And that is my goal. So, really important for me to hit the gym and stay solid. And if you guys are on this track, yes, definitely make time to lift weights because I feel that being strong is so sexy. And I'm so excited that I am feeling stronger. My muscles feel more dense and toned, and I'm seeing a difference because it's been 4 weeks now. What I don't like about lifting weights, and this is really minor, is the calluses that build on my palm. Why I can't live without my weightlifting gloves. And ladies, if you don't have one, you should definitely get one. And I will list the one that I love using in the description box below. But it helps you get a solid grip on the weights. It acts as a barrier from the heavy weights. Also, it protects me from friction from wearing my wedding ring. So, I never ever take off my wedding ring. Since wearing the weightlifting gloves, it's really improved my workout too. Because again, I feel confident in it. I feel sure of myself. I'm able to grab the weight, and that allows me to lift heavy. The funny thing is, the last time I felt something really funky, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that me? This is so embarrassing. But it was actually my weightlifting gloves. I know that's really crazy, but hey, I put it to good use, right? It means that I got a good sweat sesh. And so I threw it away. Thankfully, I have a couple extra pairs at home, and so it was nice to get a new pair. But I just thought that was so funny because I was like, what smells so bad? And I'm really self conscious about just not, I don't know, being stinking at the gym. But it was actually my weightlifting gloves. So going back to the LA Convention Center and talking about steps, I was able to get quite a few steps a day. I was averaging between 8,000 to 13,000 steps. So that's pretty good because that place is just absolutely massive. And we were, you park your car and you walk to the court and then you walk back and then you walk to lunch and all that. So I was really glad that even though I didn't hit my steps goal of like 12,266 steps, I was pretty close on most days. So when it comes to nutrition, I made sure to pack some food from home, like rice cakes, apples, bananas, protein bars. And what else did I pack? Oh, my Fairlife chocolate protein shakes. Those are my favorite. I can't live without them. I will be so upset and so sad if Costco ever decides to discontinue stocking that, because I can't live without it. And it's actually one of the protein shakes that does not upset my stomach, because other protein powders will just, something will happen and I will get incredibly bloated and it will hurt so bad. So I definitely had that hand. I put all of that in a cooler with ice on our way up to LA and stocked it up in the refrigerator at the hotel. So I had pre-made, no, actually, let's go back. I had TV dinners that I got at the grocery store and checked them out, made sure that they fit my macros. And also, that allowed me to keep on track with my calories and staying on track with my meal plan. And then there was a few times that the moms and the boys, we went to a restaurant, and it was important to me to make sure again that I'm staying on track because I don't want to lose any momentum. My bit of advice is to get online, find their menu. The great thing about Lazy Dog Restaurant, I think I just was introduced to this restaurant like the last month and I've gone there like four times. But it's pretty cool because their menu actually has calorie counts, allowed me to make the best decision. I ended up ordering their Tex-Mex salad with chicken. So if you guys ever have had that, let me know. I thought it was really good. But then like the second time when I ordered it, it just didn't taste as well. I don't know why. But anyway, I was really proud that I was able to make that decision and stay on track because the menu has so many delicious options. But again, I didn't want things to unravel with nutrition. One night where the tournament ended really late, and Elijah and I got back to the hotel at 10 p.m. It was just a long day, a really tough day for Elijah. I knew he just didn't really want to go home and just heat up, a boring TV dinner. So we actually went across the street from our hotel and there was a Thai restaurant that was opened, and he ordered fried rice and I think it was beef teriyaki, and it looked so delicious. And I was like, "Are you going to eat all of that?" And he did. He ate all of that food, and I should have ordered something, I don't know, more practical like chicken and salad or something, but it was late at night and my resolve was gone, and I actually ordered some noodles, some pad see ew, I believe it's called, and it was so good. So, you know what? I just decided to not beat myself up about it and just give myself grace, because then you just get so stressed out and upset and mad at yourself. And that's just really the last thing you want to do when you are focusing on your health, because, life just happens. So we got back home after the 3-day tournament, and I was really excited to check in with my coach this last Tuesday. Check ins are Tuesday, and tell her of my experience and how I just handled the week. And I was really excited to get my feedback back from her, and that it was positive because I've worked with some coaches before and they were a bit negative or really harsh, and I just can't handle that. And I'm so grateful that my coach is so positive, and she was so proud of me that, what, I just kept the boat afloat, right? Like this week was absolutely stressful and she said that I killed it, and I just did well, and she would have done the same thing in my situation. So that was just so happy to get that news. And she also mentioned that my waist measurement has stayed the lowest and the same. So that means like I didn't go crazy on this last trip. My weight has stayed the same. And, things are just pretty consistent over the last few weeks. I was really hoping that she would change my macros, but she just really wanted me to stay just have another week with the same macros. So again, I just need to trust the process and not rush it. And just knowing that my coach, that I just did a good job and that she acknowledged it really, really helped me just feel confident and excited and moving forward with this transformation. So again, I just finished 4 weeks, heading into my fifth. And I think after, like people say, after 8 weeks, like people really start noticing the difference, like on your body and stuff. And so I have been getting some compliments of like looking more fit and toned. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, thank you for watching this video and tuning in my body transformation experience. And if you have any questions or comments, leave it below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want